Hello, hello, hello. You are tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic. I told you so. And I told you I was going to take a victory lap when I said, I told you so. So, during the offseason of NFL football, the Ravens were in absolute turmoil because of the Lamar Jackson contract. There were fans saying Lamar was trash. They don't want him anyways. They could draft somebody. There were people saying that Lamar's not really a good Raven. He's been on the downturn. They should just re-up and re-up. And then you had some that was like, look, Lamar's great. Let's keep him. What are the Ravens doing? And you had other guys just totally against the Ravens, being like, yo, the Ravens are stupid. Lamar's great. Lamar goes somewhere else that you'll be loved and deserved. You get where I'm coming from? That's what the turmoil that was going on. But during that, before the draft, I specifically remember doing two videos that I said, look, if this deal does not get done, the Ravens will be looking to move on Lamar Jackson. And I specifically pointed out Will Levis. I know some of y'all watching this remember what I said. And I want you to go back to the comment section. And a lot of people was in the comment section saying, Nitro, no. Okay, we never wanted Will Levis. Okay, he was never going to be here. They never even looked at him. It was a smoke screen from the Ravens. But my mom used to say something to me all the time. If you let somebody speak long enough, they'll tell you everything that they're thinking and everything that they represent. You understand where I'm coming from? So, our Commander-in-Chief, Jonathan Harbaugh, went on Sky Sports, and he had some stuff to say. Now, I had trouble finding the actual audio. I would have put it on. So, I found all the quotes and stuff like that. So, I'm going to read you one quote real quick, and then we're going to break down. And it specifically says, Ravens head coach John Harbaugh revealed to Sky Sports that had the Lamar Jackson deal not materialized on draft night, they would have chosen a quarterback in the first round. Remember I was trying to tell y'all that? And people was telling me to calm down. Don't worry about it. Nitro, you're You're exaggerating the stuff again. When are y'all gonna accept? I'm an insider! That's how this works. My source told me that they were trying to go after Will Levis specifically. And it was correct. I love when my sources are correct because that makes me trust them more. But it was something to behold because this is what I try to tell everybody from John Harbaugh. John Harbaugh plays the field. He only likes and loves Lamar for as long as Lamar can continue to put this team on his back. He is not what you would think a regular quarterback in most people's eyes is. So if there's any slippage, even a little, they're going to be willing to and quickly be ready to cut bait. Even for somebody that was an MVP. Now, here's where this is funny and hilarious to me. This team saw just how detrimental the loss of him was. We lost how many games without him? Where were we with him? And if I'm not mistaken, this is the same team that cheaped out on his weapons, saying, hey, he's so good, he doesn't need them. And thought that could be replaced. The absolute ignorance that this front office had on full display for so many people. See, this is why I say both sides can be wrong at times because the player's going to do stuff that is wrong. The organization's going to do stuff that are wrong. But you should be able to call out both when they're wrong. The organization was very wrong on this. Extremely wrong. And could you imagine if that had came to fruition? Let's just say for the sake of argument, Lamar would have said, no. You know what? Y'all haven't given me no help. And the offensive line has been in shambles. And I'm running for my life. I just go somewhere else where they want me. Could you imagine this team with Will Levis? I couldn't. The thought itself makes my stomach churn. It's disgusting to me. The thought itself makes me just want to just reach out and touch somebody. But that's where we were. This is why I tried to tell and get through the minds of so many people that watch this, that this year is a monumental year. Because I've told you guys multiple times that the owner, he wants to get paid. Lamar generates money. Offense generates money. If this team cannot put him in the best position that he could still be electrifying and box office, there's two things. You notice I said I separated them because in the Lamar case, he has to be both. It's not just about being electrifying. It's about being box office. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. If he wants them to put him in the best position where he's both. Because he's looking to sell tickets. Even though he'll say, I'm looking to win, they're looking to sell tickets. This is why I've said so many times that the Ravens were foolish during the offseason thinking that they could replace him. They were playing chicken. They were playing chicken in a car with no engine. That's what they were doing. They were willing to throw away everything for ego and pride. Now, am I happy that Lamar is back? Well, I'm elated. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. But could you imagine if it didn't happen? And you know when I think that John Harbaugh fully turned and was like, you know what? If we got to get a new quarterback, let's get a new quarterback. It was when he was at that luncheon. You could see the gears turning in his head when he was blindsided by Lamar just said he demanded a trade on Twitter when they were about to ask him questions. And his face was just like, that was his face. Yo, somebody clip that clip and turn that into a meme. That was his clip. Hold on, let me get close to what I said. This is exactly what John Harbaugh did. Just like that. And I'm dead serious with you. You could see him being frustrated, but still trying to keep his composure. Because Lamar said, okay, let's play. Since you think I'm playing games. Because remember, they weren't dealing with Lamar the player. They were dealing with Lamar the agent. It's a lot to think about, but this is why I say the Ravens can't be dug in. I am so happy and elated to actually watch them starting to change some of their philosophies. Taking in the 21st century. Making it known that they're trying to evolve with the times. Because here's the thing. Everybody said when you zig, we zag and stuff like that. Just because you zag, it doesn't mean you don't put any zig into the zag. You get where I'm coming from? You just don't zag. You know what I mean? And that's where the Ravens have been at their most detrimental. It's when they think that they're the smartest person in the room, they can't learn anything and they can't evolve. Instead of looking at it saying, you know, we get it. Lamar's absolutely generational with his legs. But his arm is one of the best arms in the league. Instead of saying let's build an offense where his legs are featured, let's build an offense where his arm is featured and then let his legs be the dessert. The icing on the cake. Though when everything breaks down, there's nothing you could do to stop it. But the Ravens were thinking money. They were thinking long-term commitment because they didn't want to commit long-term to any receiver. And they didn't want to pay any of the receivers. They didn't like paying weapons. So here we are now removed from that and thanking God that we are. But this is why I've had problems with John Harbaugh, because he has shown multiple times that on a drop of a dime, he's willing to switch. That he's not, you get where I'm coming from? There's no real loyalty. He's preaching loyalty. He's asking loyalty. but he's willing to withdraw his loyalty on a drop of a dime, which, in other words, is not loyalty. But what do you guys think after hearing that they were willing to go in the first round and get a quarterback again? Because a lot of people on here said I was wrong. And if y'all saying nah, I tried and say, go back and look at the Will Levis video that I made months back, and then come back here and say, ooh, okay, I did say that. Oops, my bad. But I'm telling you, I'm building this on integrity, baby. Integrity. I'm telling you, I'm going to make sure that y'all trust my info if you like it or not. Because that's what we're doing. We're building something here. But let me know what you think about John Harbaugh, Will Levis, and Lamar Jackson maybe having a turn of events if things were just a little different. Just a little. Thank God they're not. But let me know down in the comment section what you think, okay? But that's another episode of The Wunderkind Show! Thank you for watching. You know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh, but everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. You know I love the comments, okay? And do not forget to check out The Wunderkind Show's brand new Patreon. There are 3 tiers. All 3 tiers are great. More content, access to the Discord, fantasy football, merch. It's amazing. Check it out. And let me know what you think about it. And if you would like to donate to this channel, bottom of the screen, QR code to a Cash App. Cash App is located in the description of every video that we do. And the name of it is $, The Wunderkind Show. Easy. But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This show's Nitro signing off. And as always, you guys know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. You're